If we're honest, most relationships that we have today are pretty shallow. We talk about the weather, we talk about sports. They stay on the surface, and because of that, we often lack real trust. But if we want our disciple-making relationships to be meaningful and authentic, we need to go deeper. Proverbs 27 verse 6 says, "Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses." Trust is what allows us to be honest with one another, even when the truth is hard. Now, here's the thing. Trust doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and it takes intentionality. You don't want to rush into it. You don't want to rush it, but you can't also just sit back and hope that it happens on its own. You need to build trust by being vulnerable, by setting the example, and by showing consistency in your words and your actions. And when you open up first, you give your friend permission to do the same. Another way to grow in trust is by asking good questions. Good questions show genuine interest. They probe a little bit deeper than "how are you?" And don't just listen to their words, pay attention to their nonverbal cues. Sometimes the look on someone's face or the tone in their voice says a whole lot more than the words that they use. A simple follow-up like, "How are you really doing?" can show that you truly care on a deeper level. Building trust can happen just by spending time together, hanging out and enjoying one another's company. Being in close proximity leads to greater influence. But if you just meet on an occasional basis, it's really hard to build that kind of trust. Trust is often built in the ordinary moments, not just the structured ones. So celebrate victories together, laugh together, and be present in both the ups and the downs. I love what it says in Romans chapter 12, verse 15. "Rejoice with those who rejoice, and mourn with those who mourn." When you share in the joys and the struggles, your relationship will naturally grow stronger. But remember, while trust takes a long time to build, it can be destroyed in a moment. That's why integrity matters so much. Be careful with your words. Keep your promises. Honor the confidence that someone entrusts to you. And when people know that you will protect that trust, they will open up their lives to you in ways that will make disciple-making truly transformational. The investment in trust pays off, especially when crisis comes. When your friend is facing temptation or going through a trial, carrying regret, trust is what will give them the courage to open up to you and let you walk with them. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2 says, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." That kind of burden bearing is only possible in a relationship that's rooted in trust. So, here's my challenge. Be intentional about building trust. Take your time, be patient, be vulnerable, and set the example. Trust is the soil where real disciple-making grows. When it's present, God can use your relationship to bring about lasting transformation.